Kapohuolahaina Pa-Moniz. Been in Waimanalo over 40 years, raised my kids there. They all learned how to boogie board at Sherwood. I just want to talk about a few things, and I'll start with, Nainoa Thompson just came back from Alaska, planted seedlings there in their forest that was endangered in 1990. And just a few days ago, it's beautiful. Well, we don't want to be in the same picture because they just slaughtered a bunch of our trees. And if you know the Opeapea, they're hard to see during the day. But another point I want to make to you, Ikaika, you know that coconut beetle? Well, we don't want our coconut trees damaged or eaten in Waimanalo. And did you know that that coconut beetle is nocturnal? The Opeapea is nocturnal. It eats those beetles. So it's a good bat. So we shouldn't be batty in the wrong way over these bats. Another thing, 6,000 years they were gone and they came back. We don't want to chase them away.
Yes.
So that's one of the endangered species. The other thing is, of course, our iwi kupuna are there. But you know what? We have plenty fields in Waimanalo. We need to protect Sherwoods. We really need your help there. And mahalo so much for giving our community who are so involved. I mean, they are restoring the limu. We have a hui, it's coming back. Help us. We're a good community. We're an active community, loving community. We aloha everybody. As you can see, Kailua, everybody from town. You know why? Because aloha is still alive in Waimanalo. And even with the traffic, you know, we still let people turn left. No too many places still do that. We need your kukua. You know why? You're all a part of us, every one of you here. So let's take care and malama what we have. And again, mahalo for this opportunity. Mahalo.
Thank you for your testimony. Members, any questions?
Any questions?
Thank you. Thank you. Testifier, please.
Aloha, I'm Kawahine Kamakea-Ohelo. Aye, aloha. I just want to read so I stay focused. My name is again Kawahine Kamakea-Ohelo, and I oppose the Waimanalo Beach Bay Park Master Plan. And my kuleana on the Save Our Sherwood was to concentrate on the traffic, to look at the traffic, looking at the master plan and trying to understand what it's really saying to us. And truly, it's a misrepresentation of the information that's in that master plan. And the decision to support the master plan by your committee, previous committee, and the mayor has a few deficiencies. The most heavy traffic as designed in 2012 was between the hours of 3:30 and 7:30. In 2007, the heavy traffic was done in between 4:15 and 5:15. There's a 4-hour span, you know, that has changed our lives as far as the traffic goes in Waimanalo. I think the one thing that I want to put out to the committee is my last statement on my testimony is that under section 5.6.1, the TIAR recommends that the city monitor the intersection of Sherwood Forest as traffic may grow at a faster rate than the model. Everything is based on model. You know, we're not model, we're alive and well in Waimanalo. Therefore, as a minimum, the TIAR should be updated upon construction of all proposed improvements. That's the last paragraph under the 5.6.1. So, I'm here to say to you to please stop the desecration and the destruction of Sherwood Forest, and to also consider doing an EIS, because your chairman of the council, Kaika Anderson, expressed in the handout that was submitted to us at the neighborhood board that he would be willing to consider to sit down and to talk about an EIS. However, it may take many, many years. We're not worried about the many years. We're worried about today. We're worried about what's happening at Sherwood Forest and the destruction, as well as to protect our kupuna. I was one of those who had reinterred the 60 remains of our kupuna that came home from New York, you know. So, again, thank you again for having us. Thank you for allowing us to share our mana'o, and to please do consider stopping the destruction and the desecration of Sherwood Forest. Mahalo.
Can we get through all the registered first, and then we'll come back around?
Okay, because you called her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's,
Susan Frank.
okay, yeah, please, go ahead, yeah.
So this is about traffic. Currently, Waimanalo is in a road project, okay, with the DOT. And we've been long overdue for it to be done. We kind of went overboard over the time span. It was supposed to be done in March, but now it's not. It's looking to be done in August. So for the phase 2 project of our road, our neighborhood, people from the neighborhood board and others gathered with our senator and DOT to discuss the phase 2 project, which would run from Jack in the Box Light all the way to Makai Pier. And what we were talking to them about was just doing a resurfacing project instead of doing a widening road project like they did in the beginning of Waimanalo, which a lot of us weren't. We were opposed to that also. And our community gathered then to stop a traffic light that they were trying to put into our community, and we were successful for that. I'm concerned because this master plan piece was never a consideration when we were talking about our roadwork project, and it wasn't I just wanted to share that with you. Like, our current road plans doesn't include this park, you know, and the traffic piece that's gonna be coming through, and so, I just wanted to share that. Mahalo.
Thank you for your testimony.
I'm Kapohuolahaina Pa-Moniz. I most strongly oppose this project, particularly until Kanaka apartheid is remedied within the system of decision making. Part of my expertise here is I worked with Kapohuolahaina Kalama in the sand dune burial restoration projects funded by Bellows Air Force Station. And the native plants are causing the dunes to restore itself, which will address the coastal erosion. Also, the native planting of the overgrown marsh is bringing back native birds, species, and insects for the ecosystem. We need an immediate stop until we can address our own cultural heritage that was blatantly disregarded with the illegal overthrow of our nation and the de-education of our people from the most highly literate nation on this earth, blocked by the United States of America from its treaty obligations. So the EV here is our fundamental entry point. And my pule, Kapuna Kuamu, particularly Levi Ka'ava, came to me and clearly said this infringement upon the open space from the money-orientated, make the most profit of everything mentality. There's a whole different view here. Our EV speak from the bones, and we have to be able to stand and listen as people and end this Hawaiian apartheid and Native apartheid right now. Mayor Caldwell, you must listen to us, because you too are from the origins of time. Uli Iwi Po, may your ancestors correct all the misconduct and conflicts, misdirecting your eyesight. Mahalo.
Thank you for your testimony. Thank you. Next testifier, please.
Well, my name is Barbara Alethea. I came to Hawaii over 16 years ago. I've lived in Waimanalo for over 35 years. I'm here in strong opposition to the destruction that's been happening in Sherwood Forest. We do not need more fields. What we need is beautiful, unique, pristine, and historic Sherwood Forest. My family has lived there. Please preserve it for all of our families, for our future generations. It's unique. It can't be reestablished once it's destroyed. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your testimony. Any questions? Next testifier, please.
Aloha, Chairperson Tsuyenoshi and committee. My name is Kapohuolahaina Medeiros. I'm a third generation resident of Waimanalo and a Kanaka Maoli. There's many different points that I want to make, but I did submit a written testimony, and I will just touch on a couple of them. One that resonates deep with me is the fact that we say that we're gonna build this new facility when we can't maintain our old ones, that we already have existing facilities, and that the master plan does not mention anywhere in there a plan to maintain the new proposed facilities. So that's a big red flag for me, because that means we'll have another facility in the future that is not usable for our keiki. And then also, because we've heard Ikaika mention, Councilmember Ikaika mention that this project is for our keiki. And in the master plan, keiki our keiki is only mentioned once in the entire master plan. And we see that the fields are actually gonna be put up for adult leagues and not for keiki. So that is a problem for me. My kupuna, when I see the trucks rolling out, my kupuna are not resting easy. My great-great-grandfather, Robert Wilcox, and my great-great-grandmother, Princess Teresa Owanakauhelelani, fought until their deaths to make things right for us Kanaka Maoli, and the disrespect continues. And please, I'm in great opposition of this project, and I would like it stopped. Mahalo.
Thank you for your testimony. Members, any questions? Next testifier, please.
Good morning. My name is Tusi Kekaula. I'm a resident of Waimanalo for 67 years. And I've been a coach in Waimanalo from the 70s. I coached canoeing in the 70s and 80s. I coached football in the 90s and 2000s. I've been coaching baseball since 1984 to present. The fields in Waimanalo, there's nothing wrong with it. We can fix it and we can get it up to par. I cannot see why we're going to destroy a serene place like Sherwood when all we have to do is fix these two other fields and get it up to par. It ain't going to take too much money to do that. There's 4 things that's happening in Waimanalo right now that I know does not warrant this field. We don't have the kids. The fields that we have now is sufficient enough for the kids that we have. When they were doing the study back in the 2000s, I was there. And at that time, yeah, maybe we needed some fields because we had a whole bunch of kids. But this is 2019, things have changed. 1, like I said, is the number of kids. 2, the traffic that it's going to cause. Because on the weekends, the traffic in Waimanalo is horrendous. 3, the crowd. The crowd at Sherwood. I mean, just the local people alone, it's packed. You go build one field over there, you're going to put more people over there. It's more crowded. It's overcrowded already. And 4, we should fix up, as a veto, Waimanalo Beach Park, and especially our gym. We gotta get that thing back up to par. I mean, our kids want to play volleyball, and they cannot play volleyball in the gym because it leaks. How many years we waited for the thing to get fixed, and it's still not fixed. And like somebody said, there's plants growing in the gutter up there. The trees are like 4 feet tall. The maintenance of our fields is terrible in Waimanalo. It's terrible. Every year as we come there, as we get ready for baseball, we gotta go over there and we gotta fix the fields. We gotta fix the field. Every year. 35 years I've been coaching, 35 years we'll be fixing fields. Every year. And the maintenance there is just terrible. If we had good maintenance, maybe the fields would be much more playable. We wouldn't have to condemn that field in Azevedo. Because I know if we can fix that field, we can. We gotta stop the project at Sherwood and fix Azevedo, Honolulu Beach Park, and our gym. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your testimony. Thank you.